Hi, welcome to the UK headquarters of the School of Music and Imagination. My name's Darren. I wanted to take this moment to invite you to our next introductory workshop, our next 3-hour introductory workshop, either in the studio with Andrew in Melbourne or online with me wherever you are in the world. And what you'll get when you attend, if you choose to join us, it's all about tapping into your natural ability and enjoying your love for music, whether that be playing music, whether that be singing, whether that be moving, whether that's be simply or dancing or simply enjoying music. And basically, it's all about the premise that your focus is creating your reality. And a lot of the time, our focus is on our assumptions, and as a result we create the reality of struggle. Whereas when we focus on our imagination, we create love. And essentially that's what this workshop's all about. It's about showing you, to the degree that your focus is on your assumptions, particularly as it relates to music, and the struggle that creates, particularly when you're playing music or learning music or creating music. But then you'll learn how to purposely shift your focus to your imagination, and in doing so create love and create joy and have a real, kind of, for the use of a better word, blissful relationship with music, where you can effortlessly be in the zone and have that love and joy that comes with it. Because that's the thing about music, it's such a great medium to both amplify our assumptions and to see our assumptions, and also to really drop us into the magic of love. So, and this is available to anyone who loves music. So this could be, I think there's essentially like 3 types of people that this workshop's for. I think it's for people who want to cross the threshold and start embracing music and start to have a more creative relationship with music, whether that be learning to play, learning to sing, learning to dance, and you haven't quite given that to yourself yet, because that can be quite a big threshold to cross. And this workshop will effortlessly get you across that threshold to have very enriched relationship with that, to begin that journey. It's also for people who are just starting out learning music and playing music. And it's also for very accomplished musicians as well. So wherever you are on that journey, this workshop's absolutely for you. It's all about having that joyful relationship with music, and particularly learning and playing music. And so what I wanted to do today was give you a small taste of it by me playing a piece of music in my assumptions, and then I'm going to shift my focus from my assumptions to my imagination, and then I'm going to play that same piece of music in my imagination so that you can see the difference. And it'll give you a small taste of what you'll experience if you choose to join us. And so here's my guitar. What I'm going to play is the first verse of a song that I created, called Fly Little Fly. So I'm just going to go ahead and play that in my assumptions for you. Fly, little fly, reach out and touch your star in the sky. Fly, little fly, don't let that sweet love pass you by, pass you by, pass you by. Don't let that sweet love pass you by. So that was the beginning of Fly Little Fly from my assumptions. And so what I'm going to do now is just take a moment. I'm going to pause the video and take a moment and go through what I call a series of premises that will enable me to shift from my assumptions to my imagination and then play it again. And this is what we'll be teaching you how to do at the workshop. So I'm just going to take a moment to do that. Okay, I'm back. I've taken myself through the premises and I think I'm suitably in my imagination. So I'm going to play Fly Little Fly from my imagination and just see what reality I create compared to the reality I created in my assumptions. Okay. Fly, little fly, reach out and touch your star in the sky. Fly, little fly, don't let that sweet love pass you by, pass you by, pass you by. Don't let that sweet love pass you by, pass you by. So that was me playing Fly Little Fly in my imagination. So just to tell you a little bit about the difference in the reality that I created, that I experienced, and this is what we do at the workshop as well. So you get to experience playing some music in your assumptions and then in your imagination. And then you get to experience the difference in the reality that you create. And it really sets you up to then be able to learn, create the music that you would love from your imagination going forward. And also create the life that you would love with your imagination going forward. It's amazing. So the thing that what I was aware of with my assumptions, firstly I was very aware that I'm performing for you and that I've got to perform my song for you, and so I was actually quite nervous, and I felt like I was putting myself on the line. And then as I started playing, it started to rain and well, I'm sitting under a canopy of oak, this wonderful oak tree, but I was getting concerned about the rain. And I was just like, oh, I better get this over with. There was this whole thing of, I've got to get it over with. This real sense of, oh my God, you know, like there's something at stake. And what I often experience when I am playing in my assumptions is this kind of fear. You know, it's like, oh my God, I've got to get this done. Whereas when I took the time to go into my imagination, I think that was the difference. I felt like I wasn't concerned about you. I wasn't concerned about the camera. I was just with my guitar. I was with the song. Like even from the outset, when I just played that little instrumental intro, I was just enjoying myself. I was just having so much fun. And I just felt like I could enjoy the song more, and I felt like I was connected to the lyrics more. It just felt it had more meaning to me. I think that was the main thing, and I really enjoyed myself just for that short period of time that I did it. And interestingly, it stopped raining and the sun started to come out for a moment. It was fantastic. And funnily enough, I actually saw a little spider walking up and down the neck. I was like, oh, hello. It's fantastic. So, I mean, you can just see you could probably tell from the video, like the difference in my demeanor and how I'm showing up as well when I was playing in my assumptions versus my imagination. So there you go. I just wanted to give you a small taste of what you'd experience when you come, and it really is an incredibly enriching 3 hours to give yourself. So I really recommend you do come along if this is something that resonates for you, if it's something that you'd love to explore, and it's just as great doing it online as it is in the studio. If you're in Melbourne, go along to the studio with Andrew. It'd be fantastic. But honestly, wherever you are in the world, if you've got access to Zoom, join us on Zoom. Because I'm here in the UK, Andrew's in Melbourne, and it's just an amazing experience. You'll absolutely love it. So thanks again for your time, and I hope I get to see you at the next Music and Imagination Introductory Workshop. Bye for now.